Hello, it's time for the Friday Talkie. I'm not actually too sure what it is I want to talk about today, but please excuse me if I go blah blah and it doesn't mean a lot. Saying that, there is one thing I did think about. Following Retro Gamer VX's really cool tag from last week, the Retro Community tag, and if you haven't watched a lot of the responses to that, you really should. The questions were great and the answers were great from a whole load of people. Yes, it got me thinking. One of the questions, and it's one that I answered them all myself as well when I replied to this tag. What do you think is more important when supporting a channel, comments or shoutouts? And a part that was either ignored by myself as well, or generally considered unimportant. I had a bit of a think about, and that was the rating feature. The general consensus was that it doesn't matter, it's not important, because you can tell from comments whether people like your videos, and they can also give you feedback why they like it, why they don't like it, where just a thumbs up, thumbs down doesn't mean a lot. That part is all very true, and they're very good points. But it did occur to me there is another aspect of the ratings thing that is actually very useful. You know, when you're on your YouTube homepage, not your channel, but the page where all of you see all your subscribers, what videos they've done and all that, and there is a bit down the left hand side called recent activity. If someone on your friends list, I don't know if it works with subscribers as well, but certainly people on your friends list click like on a video. If they like a video, they click thumbs up, you see it, it appears in that list. So what you might think, well, promotional, really. I don't know how many of you do this. I absolutely do this. I'm forever looking for new good stuff on YouTube, and if I see that someone, one of my friends, or someone whose opinion I value, which is most of you, likes a video, I go and have a look. I think, well, if so-and-so likes this, it's got to be good. I'll go and click it and take a look. And in that way, it's got value, because if people are clicking like on your videos, if there are many people who use this thing in the same way that I do, then you will get people going along to take a look. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person who does that. You know, someone likes a video, I do pay attention. So yeah, it's not a completely useless feature from the perspective of, do people like your videos? You know, when you look at your the little bars that show up showing how many people like it and how many don't like it. No, it doesn't mean a thing. But as a promotional thing where you're looking at your recent activity thingy on your homepage, yeah, it's very useful for finding new stuff. Okay, that's that. What else was I going to talk about? I haven't got a fully formed idea here. I was going to talk about something, but I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with it. As you know, I've been playing C16 games and finding them to be largely rubbish. I've got one more video to upload from that series, and then I'm going to do the Star Wars video from that Tom sent me, Mario Sonic 190, for the Apple Mac SE. I will do that video. And then I'm moving on to the Amstrad CPC 464. Now, I have already recorded a couple of videos for that. What am I trying to say? 8-bit platform games. This is what I'm trying to get to, and how platform games have progressed. Something that, it's like there was a major leap in thinking with platform games at the 8-bit stage, really, when the NES came out. I don't know if any games before Mario had this. What I'm talking about is freedom to actually play the game. And what do I mean by that? Well, I was playing it wasn't Jet Set. I was playing Manic Miner last night, but it was also true of Finders Keepers and assorted other of those games that I've been playing, where apart from the fact that the enemies just go backwards and forwards like that on a predefined path between two set points, and they don't do anything else but get in your way, and sometimes you can't evade them and you've got to take a hit on your energy bar to get past them, which I think is crap. With those old computer games, platforming consisted of here's a platform, you want to get from there to there, and you can only do it from one place. If you're not standing exactly there, if you're a bit to one side that way or one side that way, and you take your jump, you're going to miss and die. That was how it was. If you've played Manic Miner, you'll know what I mean. And it seemed a lot of platform games were like that, and I find those games incredibly frustrating. I don't like them, I have to say. But then with Mario, all of a sudden, here was this freedom of movement. You could play. You didn't have to memorize exactly which pixel you had to be standing on to make a jump, and you didn't necessarily have to go one route. And I'm not a fan of Mario, I have to say, but I am a fan of I don't know if it was Mario that started this whole freedom of movement thing, but whatever it was, I like it. I mean, you think about platform gaming probably was popularized by Manic Miner, but you think about how rigid and restrictive the structuring of that was, and then think Sonic the Hedgehog, and you're bounding around all over the place, and it really doesn't matter too much what you hit, unless you get unlucky. You're probably not going to die, and I like that. I like that a lot. I do like freedom of movement, both in the real world and in gaming, really. I don't like to feel restricted. Yeah, so very unfocused, blah blah waffle. Okay, I've got a shout out time. I don't know how I'm doing for time, so I'm kind of hurrying here. I just found this channel today, and it is fantastic. This guy has not got as many subscribers, both as he deserves and as he would like. So I'm going to show you in a moment. Phone's ringing. Okay then, so here we go. Today's shout out, GamingZoneX. This guy has got an awesome collection of old and rare stuff, and well, there's a Nintendo 64 there, and a rather cool looking one at that, but detailed information on lots of really cool, interesting stuff. Here we go. History's most unique equipment, 1969 to 1999. How much of this stuff he's actually got and how much he's pulled information together, I'm not sure. I think a lot of this he has actually got. I've watched a couple of videos, and he's got some incredible stuff. Complete History of Video Games, Volume 6. He's got a lot of these histories of and collection videos. Ultimate Gaming Collection 3. Awesome, utterly awesome videos. There are a lot of slideshows here, very high quality images with different views of different systems and detailed information on them. You know, it's not just a series of pictures. He talks about them as well. Yeah, I've only had a very short time to look at this. He subscribed to me, and as I always do, I went to have a look and see what his channel was about just before I started recording this video, and I was just so incredibly impressed. I've been sitting there thinking, who am I going to shout out today? And I was just like, yep, that's absolutely the channel I'm shouting out today, because it's incredibly impressive. Okay, my SD card just filled up while I was in the middle of talking, so I've had to edit myself back in here and have completely forgotten what I was saying. So I will just close by saying this is a quality channel. If you're remotely into gaming history and collecting of gaming hardware, I recommend taking a look at this. Very informative. Yes, I'm just thoroughly impressed. GamingZoneX. Take a look, see what you think. Thank you for watching. This and videos of other retro games in my collection and a video of my console and computer collection can be found on my YouTube channel, along with a link to my website retrogamingcollector.com, so take a look at that if you've got nothing better to do. Thank you for watching.